Alrighty, guys and gals, welcome back.
Greetings.
It's Shifter. That's our Tauren Druid up there. He's self-found and all that good stuff. This episode, we're leaving Thunder Bluff. There she is, the old, beautiful Thunder Bluff. We're heading back down to Bloodhoof Village, where we will be turning in a few quests, and we have to come back up there to the north of Thunder Bluff and cleanse the last water well. The other thing we're going to do... Oh, we have 3 quests to turn in here. Great. We're going to come up here. Whoops. Let me watch where the hell I'm going. Come on, Wolf. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you. You don't want to die. Don't make... Okay, you know what? You know what you get? You get this. He's like, I don't get anything because I get one last hit and then I'm running. Bitch. We're going to go into the mine over here and slay Fizz Sprocket. Yeah. In fact, Woody. In fact, we'll do that first, I think. Yeah. That's what we'll do. We also have a quest to kill a level 14 Kodo named Eriche. Well, they've got the weak... Let's give them the better mark here. Yeah, give them the better mark of the wild there. It's a level 14. We're not going to be screwing with that. We may do it eventually, but I don't even know if it's that good of a quest reward. We should hit level 12 this episode, which is a talent point and some training. Oh, look who it is. It's Mazaranchi. Let's slay old Mazaranchi. I think she dropped a green for us. I mean, I don't know what its gender is. I don't know how it identifies. But I have my buffs up, man. Too busy buffing other people to worry about myself. I'm so selfless. I almost said selfish. Is that the same thing? Yeah. Wait, is that what it dropped? Maybe. Can I trade with people? Oh, she's got a decent chest there. What does she have? 62? Let's see if she wants this. Oh, I can't trade. I'm self-found. Right. That's a limitation. Yeah. No auction house, no trading, no mailbox. I like it. I wish they would dedicate a server to it, honestly. Hardcore. Like, it's pretty legit hardcore that way. I've said this once, and I've said it more than once, but I wish they'd go so far as to create an Iron Man server. Just do it, Blizzard. They're all about milking shit, right? They're milking the shit out of hardcore. Just re-releasing the game as classic versions. Milk it even further, man. I'd be fine with that. Self-found server only. Eliminate the fucking botters and the gold farmers and all that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you just keep the legitimate people who are trying to make and earn gold and all that. No gold buying. You know, get rid of it. That's all you have to do. Eliminate the auction house. The mailbox and shit. What do you have there? You don't have the good one. But now you do, brother. I'd love to see an Iron Man server. Good God, would I love to see an Iron Man server. They could do it. You would have your own community right there, like just a separate little niche within a niche, you know. Look at all these lovely, delicious skins. If they had an Iron Man server, I would... I mean, I've had a subscription with Blizzard for nearly 21 years. There's probably 2, maybe 3 years out of those 21 years where I didn't have a subscription. Like, I've given them a shit ton of money, man. But that would 100% keep me subscribed. You know, because what I end up doing is, you know, making it a little bit more difficult, right? I'm making up, well, not making up my own challenges, but I'm trying to, you know, find different ways to play the game. Hardcore, you know, Iron Man, Naked Warrior, that kind of stuff. That would be huge, man. I think that would be huge. There's a lot of people don't even, you know, a ton of people who don't even know what, you know, what Iron Man is. Imagine they came out with a server like that. All right, we got to be a little bit careful in here. We're going to work our way in. We're digging. Oh, let me get buffed up, man. So again, let me kind of focus up here. What I have to worry about really is mobs getting away in the tunnel. I don't want that. It's Newbert. It's not Dilbert or Egbert. Is anybody old enough to know what Egbert is? It was a strange game. It was strange looking, too. It was... I remember playing that in arcades. You can probably find footage of... No, it was Qbert, not Egbert. Qbert. Like, what the fuck is Egbert? Look up Qbert. All right. So these are actually higher level than I thought they were going to be. I thought these were going to be like level 8s. So I got to be careful here. I can only use that outside. That's right. Oh, also, I think I figured out... Well, I've not tested it yet. Oh, we need to switch to the milk here. The this macro here... I've not tried this. I think it stopped casting. I think I had stop space cast, which doesn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure this is it, because if you're auto-attacking, I think it's one word too. So I'm going to try it this way. But I got to focus up in here. I can't take this shit for granted. What I can do, I can save a Moonfire if I time it right. Like that, we can potentially avoid 2 mobs. Now, we don't have to go very far in here, fortunately. I just got to watch out for respawns. If people are killing these things outside at the water wells and shit, I think they're all tied together here. Just got some green pants of the owl. And that's an upgrade. Intellected Spirit. That increases our mana pool and also helps with our regenerations. Now, it's an armor loss, but I'm not going to worry about it too much because we have Mark of the Wild to kind of offset that a little. Is this a double pull here? No. I don't think I'm going to dick around with too much melee. I'm just going to kind of try to... burn them down, and we'll just drink up after. I think this is a double pull. Oh, I got them perfect there. They just separated. Ancestral bracers. I think we've picked those up before. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually... It says this is an upgrade, but what it's looking at is the armor. But Intellect also increases our critical spell hit chance with spells, so I'm going to definitely take that over that little teeny bit of armor, which I don't think makes any difference, really. We got a green sword. Not trained swords. That has +2 attack power. I think that's better for us. +2 attack power, I think, is 1 agility. I think that's the way it works. So I don't want to try to skip mobs in here. That's a mistake in hardcore, in my opinion. Because if you get in trouble down here and you're trying to run out or something, you know, you miss the hit and it gets away, it pulls a mob, you're better off, I think, just clearing. Resist, huh? These three, these are too close. I feel like this is a chain, a potential for a chain pull. So I know I just said no skipping, but I also can't handle 3 mobs. I don't think there's patrols in here. The other thing about a cave is you can't really zoom out, you know, to get a decent view. Because you know, you run into the ceiling, essentially. Yeah, so if you're coming in here, he's like right here. Where is he? He's right there. This is the dude you need. Don't come in here and like go left or whatever. Just come straight through. And I guess if you're using Questie, you can actually see him on the fucking map. But I made that mistake before. I was in here a long time. Never saw the dude. So this is potentially a 2 pull. I think it's a 2 pull. I don't know. He's level 12. Need to clear this guy. I've got a health pot and they're weak as shit. These health pots are real garbage, honestly. It restores 70 to 90 health, so it's, I guess that's not too bad. I'm going to clear this mob just so I got a little bit of breathing room here. That's an 8. So this is not terrible if we pull this guy too. What I'm going to try to do is time it like that. Maybe that was never a 2 pull there. I don't know. There's a resist, which are terrible. I'm so glad I cleared that mob. Jesus Christ. That 1 resist, man. It just takes 1 resist for that kind of shit to happen. I'm going to see if I can loot this without pulling her. But I need to mana up first. You don't want to go in here right after the fight with no mana and then pull this, and then you're just in a unnecessary situation. Well, just like we just did there. But no need to panic. And we should be able to get out of here. Maybe the mobs at the front are back up. Oh, that's super helpful. Level 12. Let's pick a talent point. I'm going to put it right into their approved Mark of the Wild. It doesn't say that it is doing anything there, which kind of sucks. I'm going to fight this mob right where he is. got 2 up here. I could hearth out, but it's Thunder Bluff, and we don't need to go to Thunder Bluff. I need to be down here. Look at this shit. Okay, it's all right. You generally have like 3 seconds or something like that if something spawns on top of you. Not always. I've literally been attacked. Like, the mob is still fading in, and it's been on top of me. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's happened to me before. Maybe when they're like, they start what's called like hyper spawning. Oh, this is going to work out for us. Mufasa is here. Hell yeah. He's got the... Look at that shit. This is a thing I wish was not a thing. With the hyper spawning on a location. I mean, they do that to, in case, you know, otherwise people are going to be waiting. But I think it should be, like in the beginning, yeah, I guess you want those spawn rates tweaked up. But, you know, there's not a whole lot of people doing this still. I feel like they should just tune them back down to normal. Brother. So I gotta need your help. Freak. I know you didn't. But I gave it to you anyway. Take it. Take that help. Take all of it. Settle down, Eric. Settle down. What you talking about? Your mind went there, not mine. My mind never goes there. Name one time. Name one time on the channel where I said something inappropriate. Yeah, you can't even think of one. You're like 5 times this episode. Last episode, you said the R word. Rutger? I said Rutger, like Rutger Howard. No, it's not what you said. Honestly, man, I don't... It seems less offensive than the N-word, which is used in basically every hip-hop song I've ever heard, which is crazy, man. I don't know how that's okay. Where's this dude? Where's the dude? There he is. There's the dude. It's old Morin Cloud Stalker, the stalker of clouds.
Well met.
How you doing, brother?
Ancestors watch over you.
I don't think there could be too much misinterpreting or ignoring of that signal. The Venture Co. will know not to take the Tauren lightly or to be so arrogant as to believe we would allow them to steal the natural resources around us. That's for us to do.
Be careful.
I seethe with anger at the thought of the atrocities the Venture Co. is willing to perpetrate. What was that second word I said? Perpetrate against us in the name of profit.
Farewell.
My anger is somewhat lessened at the news of the villain Fitzsprocket is dead. I will go through his personal effects and see if there's any gold or anything for me. Any additional information about what Venture Co. has planned for the future. Thank you for your efforts, Shifter. Yep, good reading, Eric.
Go in peace.
You're welcome, brother. Is that a... Oh my gosh, that's an upgrade, but I got to train up two-handed weapons. This add-on I have, I think it's TipTac. You see when I press shift, the frame drops immediately. It's huge. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It's huge, but that's an upgrade if we can train up two-handed weapons there. It does cost 10 silver. I don't know if it matters too much. I could... It's just going to be a stat stick because I'm going to be in feral form, right? So, but until we get cat form, I don't know. Just use what we have. What's going on here? Look at the colors here. They're like all grayed out. Is that weird? Am I the only one seeing that? Like, this guy's full color. That's strange. I've never noticed that before.
Greetings, traveler.
Shifter, do you have the teeth I asked for? I do.
May the eternal sun shine.
Very good,
upon
Shifter.
thee.
I can feel the sacrifice of the land in this offering, and my spirit swells with sadness and pride.
Walk with the earth.
Your cleansing of the Winterhoof and Thunderhorn wells is spoken among the spirits, young Shifter. The Wildmane totem is made, and your last task lies ahead. The Wildmane water well lies north of Thunderbluff. Perform the ritual. Heal the land of the goblins' poison. Let clean water flow once again, and this we'll take the staff because it sells for more.
Go in peace.
All right, we'll chuck that down here. A couple more quests to turn in here, at least one.
Hail.
Hail,
Go
brother.
in peace.
Thank you, Shifter. This will calm the beasts of Mulgore, and spirits willing, it will teach the dwarves that hollowing the land is not the path to knowledge. I don't think they're thinking about that at all, my friend. You like that? You're welcome, brother. What about you? You want some of this? Yeah, you do. Get some. Upgrade armor-wise. Oh, yeah, that.
Winds be at your back.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't want that. I think I want the int here. Yeah, I definitely do. A little bit more mana and spell critical strike chance increased. Hello there. What do you got here? Food crate? What's it going to be? Bread, apple, fish, apple.
Ah, I have just the thing for you.
Do you? I'm not drinking low-level scrub water anymore. Hang on to the sword, I suppose. Oh, I already know that. Tailoring thing there. Hang on to that. That's the quest item. This stuff goes down here. Let's pick up some more milk. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Yeah. All right. Do I want a hearth here? No, you know what I need to do here? I'm going to actually reset the hearth here because we're going to have to run out of here. So,
How? Be careful.
yeah, I didn't really think about that. We'll have to hoof it back, literally. Then I can hearth here, and it's a quicker run out to the Barrens, which is what we're going to be doing next. We might get to the Crossroads at the end of the episode here. I grew up in a place called Dare, Virginia, and there was a guy. His family owned this house. To me, it was a big house. It's a small house these days, but I grew up in a very small house. Anyway, they were pretty close to our house. Look at a Soul of Iron right there. They were pretty damn country, but the guy's still alive. His name was Bull. Yeah, like B-U-L-L. Was his name, Bull Pratt. He was really cool, dude. I'm sure he still is really cool, dude. Kind of a big guy. I don't know, I guess because I just saw Stone Bull Lake back there, it reminded me of him. There used to be this place called Bull Pasture. I think it was Bull Pasture. It wasn't anything to do with him. It was just this place. It was this big, giant piece of land, and I don't remember who owned it, but you could go out there and, like, party and camp and stuff. It was kind of cool. I only went there one time. I'm talking, like, actual camping with, you know, like a tent, not like camping today where people go out and, you know, fucking $650,000 RVs with every modern convenience. You're not camping, man. Come on. It's like it's a house on wheels, essentially. But yeah, you know, you go out there with a sleeping bag or blanket or whatever. There'd be a big bonfire. Of course, there'd be drinking. Drinking's not my jam, but thank you, brother. Stamina by 8. Like that. What am I doing? I don't need to go here. Let's just cut across, I guess. Yeah, I don't need this. Going around the corner here. Got some revenge on the ogre. That beat the crap out of us the first time we tried to fight it. But I think the only reason I beat it, I think it was last episode we did that, was entangling roots. Just gonna max that out. Like I said, it shows the same. It doesn't say anything's increased there, but I just have to assume that it is increased. There's lamppost. It's so weird. I wonder if that was like a placeholder and they never got rid of it, like a placeholder name or something to identify the asset, and it just it just kind of stayed like that. Because I don't think I've ever noticed that before with any other of those things. But I guess if that was the case, then all of them would say lamppost. So okay, we gotta watch out for these two freaks right here. But we'll pull this freak. You can tell he's a freak because he's a goblin. That's how you know. What did I get? Oh my god, we got another bag! Look at that, man. Very cool. It's a pretty long cast, but if we time it... Oh my gosh, the greens we've been getting. We just got a Scalping Tomahawk of Stamina. We're not trained for axes. Main hand, 70-14 damage per... 70-14 damage, 5.8 damage per second, plus 1 stam. Not too bad. Let's see if I can do this before they get here. Well done.
Well done.
Cleansed. Sorry about that. All right. I'm just going to hide these quests for right now. Do I want to go up here and pick up Until Death Do Us Part? This goes to Silverpine Forest. Probably not going to pick it up. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to hearth back. That's why we did this. Turn in the quest and head into the Barrens. I think we are officially done here in Mulgore. We do have Arache still. Hazelnut. Chad's only HC. Chad's only. Good thing he put HC, though. So if you don't know, that means this guy is hardcore. That guild is hardcore HC. If you didn't know what that means. HC hardcore. Yeah. I mean, I know we're playing on a hardcore server where literally every person is hardcore, but this, they're going a little bit further. They're just like, we're playing hardcore here. This is what the guild is hardcore.
Ah, I've been expecting you.
Yeah, I always make fun of that. Always. All right, let's head on out here. I say this every time I'm here, but if you don't know what this is a reference to, I'm pretty sure this is something called Bull in the Ring. I did it in wrestling in high school, but there's also a version of it for football that I did in football practice. But the team lines up, the wrestling team, well, not lines up, makes a circle. The coach picks somebody to start with. He goes in the middle. He points to somebody else. They go in and wrestle. Whoever wins stays in the circle, and it keeps going like that. We used to call it Bull in the Ring. Yeah. And if it's football, the way we used to do it in football practice, a little bit brutal, man. So the coach would pick somebody. He'd go in the middle. He'd pick somebody else up, and they'd run full speed and tackle them. So, like, I don't know what the guy in the middle is supposed to do. You know, if you're standing still trying to block somebody at a full run, it's not going to work out too well for you. You're both just going to get fucked, essentially. There was another version where you would try to get the ball from the guy. It was kind of ridiculous. So you'd end up like just almost basically wrestling, trying to wrestle the ball from him. Yeah, I can only assume whatever developer, game designer, whatever designed that little area there, they probably did that in high school. Level 12, rolling out of Mulgore. This is a little bit dangerous. I've talked about this before. The Tauren have the worst. Leaving their little area is the worst for the Tauren because they've got to run through the southern barrens. You can just straight up die down here. This little stretch here, it's fucking... You can see skull mobs there. You also have the... what are they called? The centaur or whatever they are? They run in... You've got the leader and they've got two dogs. Like, if you're level 10, 12, and you aggro that, you're dead. Your hardcore run is dead. Unless you get really lucky or something, but it's pretty brutal. There's really just one part on the road here that you really kind of have to... Because you have mobs that get really close to the road. And that pack I was talking about actually runs across the road. And I think there's two of them. So this guy has done it, right? Level 8. You're welcome, brother. That means thank you. You guys want to change the map up? How you feeling about the map? We got some different options. There's some pretty weird ones. I usually go with like the simple square, but I'm kind of digging this one. We'll keep this one for right now. And my add-ons up here, I don't know what it is. I forgot. It might be part of Leatrix maps or something where they go away when I move away from it because I like the cleanest of interfaces that I can get. But I don't exactly remember what does that.
Peace, friend.
Journey to the Crossroads. I have foreseen your arrival, young druid. Where's your crystal ball? Huh, Kurge? I don't see a crystal ball. Though perhaps you are not so young anymore. I think that it is time for you to move deeper into this land. I can sense that you are destined for great things. It is the crossroads that you must seek out, for our lives with the orcs have become intertwined, and they need assistance. Continue down this road toward the east and follow it north to the crossroads. Find Thork within its walls. He has the Earth Mother's blessings. I wouldn't exactly call them walls.
Ancestors watch over
I mean, there's a
you.
couple of walls there, but it's not like it's an enclosure. Maybe it's to just dampen wind. Let's see, look at this mob over here, man. It's fucking level 19. 500 health. And just that thing would wreck us. Giraffes are neutral. Oh. I wonder if that was Chris Metzen who did that little... It sounds like there's an effect on the voice a little bit, because that is super deep, that little orc sound you hear. Well, I'm assuming it's an orc. I wonder if that was Chris Metzen. He's voiced a good deal of Warcraft characters. So, ironically, this, south here is... This is fairly safe. After you get over the bridge and a little further is really the most dangerous parts. Like right through here. This is the worst shit. Because you've got all the centaur or whatever the hell they are over here. And then you've got some hyenas and shit over there. Feel a little bit better that they're just not a skull, because when it's a skull, it just feels bad, man. Yeah, that thing's at least 10 levels above you, right? All kinds of quests for us to do in the Crossroads. A ton. You can level up quite a bit between northern and southern barons. Let's just say the barons. This is best case scenario. If these mobs, instead of hyenas or whatever, are these plain striders, well, these are actually hostile, but the zebras or giraffes. Best case scenario. So just watch out to the right if you're coming through here. Because like I said, these mobs will cross the road. And they're fast. They're running. And it'll be 3 ads on you. Not too bad. Yeah. It's like best case scenario right there. We're doing pretty well skinning. Skinning is something you're if you pick it up early enough, you're just like always on top of it. You're usually ahead in the zones. I feel like it's one of the few professions that are like that, because you kill so many beasts and you're skinning them. So even here, I bet some of these would be green skins for us. I bet some of these higher level mobs here. If I could see a dead one, I can hover the mouse over it. We can see if it's skinnable. Yeah. Through here, it's not too bad. It's just like that one place between the bridge and that little post right there. Well, big post. Totem, whatever the hell it is. We'll be killing the zebras, the plain striders, and the raptors right off the bat. There she is, man. Old Thunder Bluff. I'll probably wrap this episode up here, pick up a few quests, set the Hearthstone here. Got 3 quests to turn in here. Should hit level 13 next episode. This guy all buffed up over here. Crossroads.
The winds guide you.
The times we live in are as fickle as the shifting winds, Druid. It is important to remember what is true and lasting in this world and to preserve that. Everything else is a waste.
We shall meet again.
My brethren in Thunder Bluff were wise to send you, young Druid, for the mystery of the Barrens is one that I alone cannot unravel. With your aid, let us hope we can find answers to our questions.
Go in peace.
The Forgotten Pools. Long ago, the Barrens was a lush place teeming with life, but war and cataclysm raged across the land, scorching it and leaving a dry husk. Such is the way of things, and it saddens my heart. But within the past few years, new oases have formed within the Barrens, and life stirs. And deep down, we Druids sense a power leaking its way to the surface. We must find its source. Travel to the Forgotten Pools northwest of the Crossroads. Search its water for a source of power, then return here.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
I'm going to give up on you fools. You have no idea what a star is.
What do you need?
Here she is, Sergra. Do you want to hunt in the Barrens? Your eyes are eager and young. They're not yet squinted from tracking your prey across this land's dry plains. But worry not even. We'll toughen your body and your mind. It will teach you that there is more to hunting than finding and killing your quarry. Perhaps yourself. Prepare. God, the reading.
Farewell.
Plain Strider Menace. Your first prey will be easy. The Plain Striders to the east have been harassing our food supplies and have become a nuisance. Put down the Plain Striders and return to me with their beaks. Alrighty?
Go with honor.
She wants 7 of them. Raptor Thieves. Gazrog.
Loktar.
That's Chris Metzen's voice right there. Raptor Thieves. Not long ago, a shipment of silver was stolen from our guard tower. It was meant as payroll to the Crossroads guards, and we want that silver back. This is such a weird thing to me, this whole thing. The strange thing is, we caught one of the thieves on the night of the theft, and it was a raptor. Unbelievable. I don't know what raptors would want with silver. I don't know how they could pick it up, but I don't care. I want the raptors dead so they won't steal from us again. Hunt raptors in the Barrens. Collect their heads even.
Go forth to victory.
My reading skills are waning quickly.
Blood and thunder.
Exactly.
Go with honor.
It is good to see that more of our Tauren allies have come to assist us from as far away as Thunder Bluff. Again, I welcome you.
Dabu.
Alrighty. These two... I'm going to hold off on this right now. Get the flight point here.
Thrall Hall.
Thrall Hall. I wonder what that means. Is it like... I mean, obviously they're talking about Thrall, the war chief there, but like, what is it? What does that mean?
Hail.
Let's make this our
Go
home.
in peace.
This bag we can put in the bank. It's not too bad, the axe there.
Ah, I've been expecting you.
It's not better than either one of these things. Put the bag down there. Got enough milk.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
All right, brothers and sisters, we are going to call this an episode. We have made it to the Crossroads. Whole new journey here. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit today. I appreciate it. Take care. Shifter and myself will catch you in the next episode. Look at the size of our gloves. Good God.
May our paths cross again.
In peace.
Misty,